Today we're talking about the sticky holster belt slider. So let's go get started. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel for another episode of 6 Minute Saturday, which we all know I'll probably go way over the 6 minutes, but at least I can say that I tried. But anyways, today we are talking about the sticky holster belt sliders. Now if you didn't see my last video, I'll link it up above here. I actually got a care package from Sticky Holster. They sent me a few items out, so the belt slider is one of the items that they sent me. Basically what this is going to be is going to cinch to your belt. You're going to run your belt through the back side of this, like so, placing it on your side, and then you can carry a spare mag, as you can see here, inside of this horizontally on your belt. Now for me personally guys, I actually don't carry a spare mag, or I never have before. I've actually bought Kydak's mag holders and stuff like that. I just don't like running them vertical because it's just more stuff that's going to stick up into me when I'm sitting down, making it uncomfortable, on top of already having a firearm carrying appendix in the waistband. So once I seen that Sticky Holster sent me this, and you actually can carry horizontally on your side, this is going to eliminate the bulkiness. It's going to eliminate the awkwardness of carrying one vertical. So I'm pretty excited about this here today. I've never used it before, so we're actually going to go through. I'm going to show you guys how you put it on, what it looks like, how you can carry it, and then I may even try to put a few rounds through the P365 today and test this thing out as far as doing, you know, some mag dumps, and then reloading, pulling this thing off of my side. So let's go ahead, dive down, and we will take a look at how this thing goes on your belt and what it looks like and the comfortableness that this thing is going to offer you guys. So let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so I'm going to show you how to use the sticky holster belt slider today. I will say that I use a 511 belt. It's just a simple cinch system on the end, and then it has the Velcro on the other end that holds everything together. It's still a very good belt. It's not flimsy enough to bend over itself, but yet it still moves enough to keep it comfortable. And I think that this just really works well with the sticky holster systems. So I'm going to take my magazine out for right now, and I'm going to show you guys how to place the sticky belt slider on and the way that I do it. So basically you're just going to grab your belt, go through your first belt loop, and depending on where you want this to ride is going to depend on when you put it on next. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the back part. You just slide your belt through it. Once you get it through, then I'm going to go through my second loop, and then we're just going to put our belts on like we normally do, and that's going to stay in between the first and second loop. Go ahead and get our belt on. All right, now that we have the belt on, get everything cinched down the way we like it. As you can see here, the belt slider is in between my first and second belt loops on my pants. So now we're going to take our magazine, our spare magazine that we want to carry, and I'm going to face mine this way just because whenever I go to reload my weapon, I want to be able to pull this out, and then it's in the position to go ahead and dump into the gun. All you got to do is on the inside of here guys, they have the sticky holster material that they're known for, so that's what's going to grab a hold and keep it from sliding in and out, and you'll feel a little resistance, but I like to keep mine cinched up back here. Hopefully that you guys can see that. So now anytime I'm ready, I can just pull that out and dump it into my gun whenever I need to reload. So let me get that seated back in, and there we go. So that's gonna ride there, and right now I am pocketing my 365. So let's go ahead and seat this in the appendix. How I carry, slightly off center, and there you go guys. You can go about your business. Nobody knows you're carrying, and nobody can tell, even if I didn't have a coat on, nobody can tell that there's a spare mag right here. So let me get that up close for you guys to see. There you go. like I said, and I am carrying here. So that's it. This is especially during the winter time, it's a great time to conceal carry because you got more layers, bigger clothing. It's just harder to see, and you can actually conceal a little bigger weapon than what you normally would. But the 365 is my go-to CCW right now, so that's what I've got. So anyways, guys, now that I've showed you how the thing works, how to put it on, it's super simple. And with it being horizontal carry like that, it's not like your traditional, you know, extra mag holder where you're gonna, you know, be running it vertical and have to worry about it digging into your side or your gut or something like that. So it's super convenient. You don't even know it's there, especially, you know, a little bit bigger of a guy like me. I can't even feel it, and that's really what I want. Like I said, I think comfort in your concealed carry setup is gonna make you more confident, and the more confident you are, the more you're gonna want to carry, and the more accurate you're gonna be with your setup. I feel confidence is a huge thing, and that all goes back to comfort. If you're uncomfortable, you're not going to be confident. So comfort is a big key. So tell you what, let's go ahead, let's try to go down here to the range. It's a little bit rainy and windy and cold, and maybe fixing to snow here in East Tennessee, but we'll try to run a few rounds through this thing, maybe dump 3 or 4 mags, and kind of show you guys, you know, the actuation of pulling this thing out when it's time to reload your weapon. So let's head down to the range, and I will see you guys in just a second. All right, guys, I'm here on the range. I got my P365 loaded up with a few rounds in it, and I have my slider with a couple rounds in it. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to dump whatever's in the gun, and then once I realize that there is no more shots left, we're going to draw the extra mag out, dump our current mag, pop it in, and continue on. I'm going to do this a couple times, give you guys a few different angles. Keep in mind, I'm no pro, I'm no competition shooter. I'm still learning myself, so I'm not going for speed today. I more or less want to just make sure that I understand how this belt slider works, and I really want to focus on drawing this thing out and see how it feels. So I'm not going to go for any speed, so please no comments there. I know I'm not good, and I'm still learning, so we're all here to learn this together. But what we want to know today is if the sticky holster belt slider is worth buying. Now these things are relatively inexpensive, so keep that in mind, but for comfort I do have to give it the go ahead. But let's see how the function is in the field when you're putting some rounds down range. So let's go ahead. I've got everything loaded up. I'll see you here in just a second. Alright guys, so there you go. I've run a few rounds through this thing. So far, like I said, with anything, you're going to want a lot of time and practice with it. But just for having an extra mag on you and something that's convenient and as comfortable as what this thing is, I will have to say for the price point, it is a great idea. Even if you're not a sticky holster fan, this may be a good way for you to carry a spare mag with you. If you're a Kydex kind of guy or whatever, you don't necessarily have to carry a sticky holster. This is a completely separate accessory, and it does seem to work pretty well. And like I said, I'm going to practice it with, and you know, kind of learn it a lot more. This is my first impression with it, and I'm not the best in the world and not the fastest in the world at this stuff. I'm still learning and practicing myself. But I do have to say, in what little bit of time I've used it here today, it seems like it's going to be a good product, and it does work well. I will add, before I shot this video today, I went out to town, carried like I normally do, and I had this thing on my side. I wanted to make sure nothing, you know, gave away, moved around, anything like that. We were gone for a couple hours, went into, you know, multiple places, and this thing stayed right where I wanted it to stay. When I got back home, it was right there. Everything was good to go. So I have to give it a couple thumbs up for that at least. But that's what I got today, guys. Appreciate y'all for watching this 6 Minute Saturday. If it's your first time here, you may want to consider subscribing because we do some pretty cool things here on the channel. And without further ado, if you guys don't care, share this for me on Facebook, Twitter, wherever. It'll help me out. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. That way I know what kind of content to keep bringing you guys. And hit that notification bell. I do weekly videos every Saturday. I try to do a 6 Minute Saturday, and I even do bonus videos throughout the week. So I appreciate y'all for coming today. I'm going to get out of here before the snow and the rain gets too bad, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.